কিমিয়া ইমরান ভাই। সাকিব ভাই, অনেকদিন পরে আসলেন আপনি। কি অবস্থা আপনার, কেমন আছেন? কি রে, ফ্রি স্পিনটা কই মাইরা দিছিলাম মানে। আরে দাঁড়ান ইমরান ভাই, একটু দাঁড়ান, দেখে লই। একটা মিনিট প্লিজ। রাফায়েল বারানা এগুলো কার্ড আমি দেখি নাই, বুঝছেন? কোন দিকে দিছে কোন দিকে না কি। আছেন নি ইমরান ভাই, নাকি পলাইছেন? 16-17। রাফায়েল বারানের একটা কার্ড আছে আমাদের, বাট ওইটা সবসময় সি ফর্মে থাকে। খারাপ না, 4670 কয়েন জমাইছি। আর 300 কয়েন পাম ওইদিকে, 400 কয়েন, তাহলে ধরেন 5000 কয়েন। বাবা, 100 কয়েনে পাওয়া গেছে, ভালো তো ভাই। ভাই, যারা যারা এখন স্ট্রিমে লাইক করেন নাই, প্লিজ দয়া করে লাইকটা করে দিবেন। আরো কে চলে আইলো? খেলবেন না ভাই, সবাই খেলবেন না, সমস্যা নাই, একটু দাঁড়ান প্লিজ। এক এক করে একজনের সাথে সাথে করে খেলি, এরকম একজন পরে আর একজনের সাথে খেলি। কে জানে কে আইছে, চলে আইছে ভাই, বাদ দেন, আশা করে চলে আইছে। ভাই যারা যারা লাইক এন্ড সাবস্ক্রাইব করেন নাই, প্লিজ দয়া করে লাইক এন্ড সাবস্ক্রাইবটা করে দিবেন। বাপরে কি স্কোয়াড! রুমি আছে, ইতো আছে, শালার। ও ভাইয়া, সুয়ারেজও আছে 107-এর, বেল আছে 107-এর, রোনালদো আছে 107-এর, রাহুল আছে 106-এর। ভাই মারাত্মক আইডি। রাইয়ান দেওয়ান ভাই একটু দাঁড়ান, দয়া করে লাইকটা করে দিবেন ভাই প্লিজ। সমস্যা নাই ভাই, খেলা যাবে, সমস্যা নাই, ম্যাচটা শেষ হোক তারপরে। সবাই একটু কষ্ট করে স্ক্রিনে ডাবল ট্যাপ করে লাইক এন্ড সাবস্ক্রাইবটা করে দিবেন ভাই। ভাই বলেন।
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening
ধন্যবাদ
and the
ভাই লাইক এন্ড
promise
সাবস্ক্রাইব
of
করার
a
জন্য।
match that will really get the juices
সাবস্ক্রাইব তো
flowing.
করছেন আমি জানি।
I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself.
So off we go then. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, N'Golo Kante. He is only one midfielder.
Takes a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it
ভাই
back.
এত ভালো আইডি দিয়ে কিরম
That's going to go
খেলতেছে,
a long
পুলা
way.
স্মার্ট অ্যাসিস্ট লাগায়া। আল্লাহ, এটা কোন কথা ভাই? শেষ, এই ম্যাচে গোমারা খামুন কোন সময়
Now
লাগে
here's
না।
the delivery.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a
হ্যাঁ ভাই
finishing
বলেন।
touch.
Nicely shaped ball.
Floated through.
Khan claims comfortably.
Well, they've got it again.
Costa Curta.
Owen. Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Rummenigge. And it's Neymar.
Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. De Bruyne conjures time and space where few can. That's a foul, no two ways about it.
কে কারে মাইরা দিল ভাই?
And that's going to be a booking.
এই তো ভালো আছি, আপনার কি অবস্থা, কেমন আছেন? শালার গোল দিতে যাবো এই সময় তুললো।
Tries to play it through. And he welcomes it in. Oh, that looks a cracking ball.
Oh, that's an excellent interception.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
He has a look up.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Has ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Tries a shot!
Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Jordan Henderson. And here's Messi. Oh, important interception. And it's hoisted clear. Costa Curta. Oh, easy pickings there.
Smart assisted
And
দারুণ
it's De
ফিলার আছে
Bruyne. Neymar. Now it's Owen. Ball played for Kukçu. Looking for a runner. And there is the half-time whistle.
হ্যাঁ অনেকদিন পর আসলেন
So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly
ভাই
hasn't been
স্কিন আর বড়
for
করা
the
যাবে
lack
না
of trying. Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time.
Turn your attention to the screen for information provided by the local police.
And the action is back underway.
Bangladesh have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. Okay, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Knocks it into space. Rummenigge receives it. Rummenigge! Oh, it's come loose. Kukçu is the team's great visionary. Now, what about a counter-attack? Looking for the run. And this is Messi. And Messi!
ভাই অল্প লেগে পাচ্ছি
Ambitious, but just off
ওই দেখেন
target.
আপনাকে
Yeah, I
অনেকদিন
mean,
পরে
I
পরে
guess he
দেখা যায়
tried one of his specials.
কি রে ফোনের দেখি চার্জ অটোমেটিক কমে যায় চার্জে লাগানো তারপরে
A probing pass. Cannavaro cuts out the pass. Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless. Spread neatly. Now it's De Bruyne. And this is Neymar. Chance for a shot! It's in! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So we have our breakthrough.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
Well, that has not gone well. Chooses to go cross-field. Messi, very much a man of this moment.
ভাই তো কোন
No,
দিকে বাইরে হয়ে
again,
গেছিল
there's no way through.
Milan really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. He's in a good position here. Neymar!
হ্যাঁ হ্যাঁ
And
ডিরেক্ট
that
শট
would
ছিল
have
ভাই
been game, set and match.
Neymar really should have done better there. I just hope for his sake that he doesn't live to regret that.
Nicely weighted ball.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Now then, the ball's come loose. Eto'o. Nice interception, well timed. And he's there to get it away. And here's Eto'o. And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was tense. Boy, that
আমারে
was
বলতেছেন
tense. The two sides
কিন্তু
separated
টিকটকে
by
ইউজ
the
করি না বাট
game's
তারপরে
only
ইয়ে করতে
goal.
পারেন
Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Yeah,
চ্যাম্পিয়ন
it was
নামে
never a match
চার্জ
that was
দিলে
going
পাইবেন
to blow us all away, Peter, but I felt the team did a lot right, especially that well-timed goal.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is
চলে
a
আসেন
very
সমস্যা
good
নাই
night to you.
ইমরান ভাই কি আছেন নাকি চলে গেছেন দাঁড়ান তো ভাই 1 মিনিট 64 কে লাইক বাহ কয়েনটা লয়ে লই ভাই। $4720 কয়েন হইল। আরো কিছু কয়েন কিনতে হবে। চলে আসেন ইমরান ভাই, রাইহান ভাই, চলে আসেন। দুইজনের মাঝে একজন কেউ। রায়হান ভাই একটু ওয়েট করেন, একটা ম্যাচ 5 মিনিটই তো। আরে ইমরান ভাইয়ের সাথে এই একটা সমস্যা, অনেক টাইম নেয়। ভাই যারা যারা এখন স্ট্রিমে লাইক করেন নাই, প্লিজ দয়া করে লাইকটা করে দিবেন। কিরে ইমরান ভাই মিয়া, আমার কি আগের ম্যাচে তো ঠিক ছিল আমার। কেডা কইছে মেসেজ দে? আমার সব কিছু নোটিফিকেশন অফ করা। হোয়াটসঅ্যাপে মেসেজ দিয়ে পান আমারে, ফেসবুকে মেসেজ দিয়া দেখেন কোন দিন অনলাইনে ঢুকছি। দুইটা ডিস্ট্রয়ার দিয়ে খেলাবো নি এখন। কিরে ইমরান ভাই নেট খারাপ?
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
আবার কি হইল রে ভাই?
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, we're on the way. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Marquinhos, he's one of the toughest and most competitive centre-backs in the business. He's the kind of player you can rely on to always be just where you need him, making a vital interception or just making life difficult for the opposition to get through. And that's a very valuable characteristic.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. And this is Neymar.
নিয়া নিল রে
Now it's Vitinha. That's the throw. Tries to pass it through. Oh, super find. He's onside. He's found a way through. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all.
ভুল করছি ভাই
Marquinhos
নেইমারের যে
gets
সত্যি
rid without sophistication. And no, that was never going to make it. Vitinha, Batistuta.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far.
Neymar! Neymar! This boy is showbiz! About as smooth as it gets. And Brazil take the lead. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Brazil are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
And the shot!
ও ভাই
Neymar! One of a type! He's brilliant! He's got himself an absolute peach. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish. Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
De Bruyne,
কি রে
and it's Neymar. And they're quick to get it back. Gives it back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Vitinha. And he's quick to snatch it back. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick.
আচ্ছা দাঁড়ান ভাই ম্যাচটা শেষ হোক
The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Not much doubt about who's going to take this one. So, a genuine chance to increase the lead. And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Cafu. And there's the end of the first half. Any strong opinions on the first half?
And the boss is going to be disappointed with the way his team just switched off for those 2 goals. They'll have to take some risks now to try and get back in this game, and it's easier said than done, as we know.
And we are already promptly back underway.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
ভাই কি ব্লকটা মারলো
Well, the ball just didn't work
Good.
out for the run that he made.
ড্রিবুই
They
না
should
আমার
have done a
ডুবাই
lot
দিতেছে
better
ভাই
there. The final ball was very poor.
And here's Batistuta.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
He's had a shot!
Cafu, a player of legendary status. Brazil applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific. Timber.
Timber.
Now that looks a decent ball. Vitinha has it in a wide position. De Bruyne. Oh, they can break here. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge.
মাইরা ফালাইলেও ফাউল দেয় না।
And it's Vitinha.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
5 minutes left on the clock. Kukçu. And that's another good win of the ball. Now it's Batistuta.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now
they're
are
powering
very
shot.
audible.
And a shot! Yes! And they are cruising away. Perfect placement. The referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will.
ভাই রায়ান ভাই আসেন, আপনার আইডির নাম কি বইলা আইছেন, তাহলে অন্য কেউ আইলে দাঁড়ান কোয়েন লয়া লই। হয় নাই। দাঁড়ান রায়ান ভাইয়ের সাথে একটা খেলা নেই, অনেকক্ষণ ধরে বসে আছে। কি রে ভাই এতক্ষণ লাগে?
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. We have already started here. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have in the past.
Indeed.
No, he's not going any further than that. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rate it in or suffer the consequences.
What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. Neymar! That has been knocked clear. And here's Owen. Owen and Owen! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. He rises! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Well, someone's doing his job.
And the finish! Goal! Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
So the first goal of the game.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Costa Curta. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. He's having a shot! Oh, special! That is a special goal! That is a gem! An absolute gem! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
He just absolutely speared that in.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
Barcelona grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And now they can clear their lines. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Carvajal. Barcelona looking to pass their way through, and it's Neymar. De Bruyne. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Howson. That's going to go a long way. And it's half-time here. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. So we're into the second 45.
Bangladesh clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
And that's a simple one for the keeper.
De Bruyne.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Raul. Barcelona finding their passes. And this is Batistuta! That was superb goalkeeping.
Batistuta
Hey, to bhai,
clearly
amigo
thought
bhalo
he
aছি,
had the beating of the
alhamdulillah.
keeper.
Zico with the short one. There's the shot! It's a loose. That's another chance. It's loose now and they want to get it back. And he's there to get it away. Raul. It's Raul! And he has kept it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And it's Neymar. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
It's not an... Oh, what a mistake! Kirkchu. Now the ball's gone astray. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Khan breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Zico. Neymar. Neymar plays a sharp little ball here. He's being urged to shoot. And he's onside.
Bye.
Oh, he's Batistuta!
Or tackle মেরে আটকাইতে পারলাম না দেখেন
Goal! Barcelona! They've done it!
Batistuta.
It was coming! They have their reward! Everyone waited for the cross, but he had other ideas.
Well, all I can say is that he did very well to squeeze it in near post. He didn't have much to aim at.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, I think you can write this lot off at your peril. It's been a joy to watch them hold themselves right back into it. Now, can they hang on?
De Bruyne. And it's Timber. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really
ভাই
well.
আর
and
কত
stopped it.
খেলবেন স্মার্ট অ্যাসিস্টে এবার একটা বাদ দেন
Substitution on the field. Number 21, El Hadj Diouf. Coming on the field is number 14, Erling Haaland.
Oh, strongly challenged there. The final 5 minutes.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Shot could be on. Raul. Neymar. Great ball if he can get there. And it's Batistuta. And the shot!
কিচ্ছু করার নেই
And
ভাই
it's in! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion.
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than...
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match...
দাঁড়ান দাঁড়ান কর দিতাছি আরে শাফিন ভাই দাঁড়ান একটু। ইমরান ভাই চলে আসেন। শাফিন ভাই চলে আসতে পারেন। 2F লল গেমার এটা আবার কি? গেমিং। ইমরান ভাই কি নাই? ভাই যারা যারা এখনো লাইক এন্ড সাবস্ক্রাইবটা করেন নাই প্লিজ দয়া করে লাইক এন্ড সাবস্ক্রাইবটা করে দিন ভাই। আরে ইমরান ভাই দাঁড়ান মিয়া, একটু দাঁড়ান, নিজেরই মানুষ, প্লিজ একটু দাঁড়ান ভাই। যারা যারা এখন স্ট্রিমে লাইক এন্ড সাবস্ক্রাইব করেন নাই প্লিজ দয়া করে লাইক এন্ড সাবস্ক্রাইবটা করে দিবেন। আপনার না দুইটা ফোন নিয়ে তারপরে ঢুকতে পারেন না? আমি কোড দেখাই নাই তারপরেও আগের ইয়ে করে মনে করেন যে লাইভ পিছনে নিয়ে আরেকজন ঢুকে গেছে।
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, as you can see, we've already started here.
Double touch.
Looking for a runner. And this is Vieri. Vieri made a good run there.
Vieri কত কয়েন দিয়ে বাইর করলেন ভাই?
Rijkaard is there and he can pick it up.
Frank Rijkaard can really make his presence felt. A superb defender who became an iconic midfield anchorman.
And what's more, a remarkably good strike rate, actually.
Very true. Just another level of his expertise, Peter, but his reading of the game, for me, is masterful.
But এটা কেমনে? কিপারের হাত থেকে নিয়ে গোল দিয়ে দিছে ভাই। ওকে হবে শাফিন ভাই। আরে ভাই ভাই যারা যারা লাইক এন্ড সাবস্ক্রাইবটা করেন নাই প্লিজ দয়া করে লাইক এন্ড সাবস্ক্রাইবটা করে দিবেন।
Borussia Dortmund have fired themselves in front.
এটা কেমনে কি হলো ভাই?
Everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Neymar going face to face with his great rival. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, sweet feet.
Bapre.
And it's played in. Cannavaro tries to clear. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
De Bruyne can see things others simply cannot. And he goes cross-field.
Good ball, that too.
Passes short and sharp. And here's Vieri. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And this is Owen.
Bangladesh truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Great skill, that's nice. He's having a go! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Neymar is offering a wry smile there.
Zanetti. And that'll be the final action of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Bangladesh really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just look a step too slow on everything.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Kukçu is the team's great visionary.
Kire.
Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. Henderson spots it and intercepts. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Now, can they get him away? Zanetti. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And it's Zanetti. Baresi, always on the lookout for any signs of danger. Kukçu. Oh, this looks sharp. Now he's got space here. And he plays one through. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Timber. Now it's Batistuta. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And he's managed to get free. Oh, robust challenge.
Borussia Dortmund surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
It's Neymar! So close to drawing level.
That was extremely good focus from the keeper, and it could turn out to be quite a significant moment.
Rijkaard. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Batistuta. And that's that. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable.
নেট ভালো প্লাস ভাইয়ের মনে ফোনও ভালো আছে খারাপ না চলে আসেন ভাই কে আসবেন জিহান ভাই খেলবো না একটু দাঁড়ান প্লিজ সবার সাথে আগে একটা একটা খেলে নেই সবার সাথে একটা একটা করে এটা কে আসলো কে ভাই একটু বললে ভালো হয় প্লিজ কে আসছে ভাই কে আসবেন একটু মেসেজ দিয়ে আসলে ভালো হয় প্লিজ আর যারা যারা এখনো লাইক এন্ড সাবস্ক্রাইব করেন না দয়া করে লাইক এন্ড সাবস্ক্রাইবটা করে দিবেন ওকে শাফিন ভাই আসেন, ওনাকে চিনলাম না। ইমরান ভাই চলে আসেন, দুইজনের মাঝে একজন আসতে পারেন। ভাই যারা যারা এখন স্ট্রিমে লাইক করেন নাই, প্লিজ দয়া করে লাইক এন্ড সাবস্ক্রাইবটা করে দিবেন। সবার কাছে অনুরোধ রইল লাইক এন্ড সাবস্ক্রাইবটা করার জন্য। আবার চলে আইছে ভাই, কঠিন মানুষ তো। কিক দিলে কিরকম লাগে মিয়া, কিরকম দেখায় না, বলে ওনাকে। মিয়া আপনার লাইগে পাপি হইলাম। তুইন ভাই ঢুকতে পারেন নাই। আচ্ছা তুইন ভাই একটু কষ্ট করে নেক্সট ম্যাচে ট্রাই করেন। তো কার উপরে দোষ দিমু? আপনার কথায় কি কি মারছি ভাই? আমি সচরাচর কাউকে কিক মারি না, দেখেনি তো, খারাপ লাগে। হল্যান্ডকে খেলাই, একটা ফক্স ইন দ্য বক্স থাক। ট্রাই টু মারি কিংয়ে। বাতিস্তরে নামাই দিছে। তুহিন ভাই কি আছেন নাকি চলে গেছেন রাগ করে?
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place
ওকে
to be.
চেঞ্জ করব না তাহলে যান।
This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you
এই
that
রুমের
Jim
নাম্বারটা
Beglin
ইয়ে করে
has
রাখেন।
joined me to offer his expertise.
Hi, Peter. Always good to work with you.
ভাই
I'm
সমস্যা
really
হচ্ছে
looking forward
বুঝছেন,
to this now.
পাশে যদি ক্লিক করি কিছুক্ষণ পরে পাস
Well,
দেয়।
it looks like a big game, sounds like a
ডিবলিং
big
তো দূরের
game.
কথা,
Everyone involved is absolutely up for it.
বা মনে করেন যে
If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
কারণ লাইভ চলে না লাইগা।
Neymar! And that's what you call
এর মধ্যে
inspired
ফোন চার্জে
goalkeeping.
দিয়ে খেলতে হবে।
Neymar is offering a right smile there.
Turns back here, probably the best option.
Fernando Torres is looking really fired up here,
Well,
Peter.
he's been a favourite of yours for years, hasn't he?
Well, club biases aside, I don't think I've ever seen a striker who's so outstanding both inside and outside the box and who routinely makes the spectacular seem ordinary.
And his numbers are a long, long way from ordinary.
কেমনটা লাগে?
Neymar. And it's Owen.
No way through.
Neither side yet able to find the net. Neymar.
Can he spark a counter here?
Now it's Owen.
Pass is just off target. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed having made the run and not get picked out.
No foul, says the referee.
আয় রে,
And he cuts out the supply.
বাথরুমের
it's
পাইপের মতো
Neymar.
জাম লাগে গেছে পাস
Now it's Kukçu, played out wide. Plays a sharp little ball here. Maradona.
দূর একদিকে দিলে আরেকদিকে যায়
Oh, easy pickings there. And it's Neymar. And he's had a hit. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And now they can spring out of defence. De Bruyne. Cafu. Now, can they get him away? Maradona. And we hit half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. So they head in no further forward. The score here still
বাল এক
0-0.
ম্যাচও খেলা যায় না মিয়া ইমরান ভাই চল কত থেকে 42 না কত ছিল 4 34 নাই ম্যাচ হাফ টাইমের আগে
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, both sides are
Sarda
eager to
lagaile
get
mare
going.
aro leg.
Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Knocks it into space. Ødegaard. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Well, we're still waiting for a goal to report here. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Passing is crisp and sharp. Looking for the run.
ভাই গোল আর কথা নাই
Neymar. It's Neymar!
বাচ্চি ভাই অল্প লেগে
Great effort. Beautifully taken.
Neymar brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
ওকে ভাই পরের ম্যাচ খেলেন এরপরের ম্যাচের পরের ম্যাচ খেলেন একটা ম্যাচ এটার পরে একটা ম্যাচ অপেক্ষা করেন কইরা খেলেন প্লিজ
Ødegaard. Nicely weighted ball. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Yeah, I think it's a scoreline in keeping with what we've seen up to this point. Combined attempts at goal aren't high in numbers, and we could do with something to spark this contest into life.
He's being urged. Owen! Another save.
Owen really must be thinking what more he could have done
আমি
there.
নতুন
It's
থেকে
another
খারাপ বর্তমানে
inspired
বুঝছেন
save.
আমি
It's
গেম
their
টিম
second
খেলি না
corner of the game.
টিম ছাইরা দিছি আমার অবস্থা আরো খারাপ
Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, and again!
ভাই এটা
He's scored! That could turn out to be a huge, huge goal.
Look, before we can even delve into the detail, the significance of taking the lead should be our initial reflection, and that's priceless.
So the first goal of the game.
শেষ এটা
Look, you
মনে হয়
can't
গোল
deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from
ভাই
unsalvageable.
যারা যারা এখনো লাইক করেন নাই প্লিজ দয়া করে একটা করে লাইক করে
Roberto
দিন
Carlos ready to try one. And this an
আর পারলে
opportunity to
সাবস্ক্রাইবটা
pull
করে
level.
দিন
Roberto Carlos! That's a fine save.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
ইরে
And he's
পাস
let
দিলাম গেছে
fly.
শর্ট দূর
And it's Ødegaard. Tries to play it
শেষ
through.
কিভাবে
Shot a
ডিফেন্স ফাঁকা
goal!
হয়ে গেছে
And that could have brought them level.
What
দুইবার
a
বাইচা গেছি
chance. It looked to me like he just changed his mind at the last second there.
Number 14, Erling Haaland. Coming on
Roberto Carlos plays it short. Erdogan, bullish header! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Brazil have their second corner now. Roberto Carlos goes short.
Brazil really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Oh, that's fabulous.
ভাই ভুল দিয়ে দিছি পাস
And that has been clubbed away. Corner number 3 coming up.
হ্যাঁ ভাই প্রতিদিনই লাইভ করি তুহিন ভাই আছেন নাকি চলে গেছেন রাগ কইরা থাকার জন্য ধন্যবাদ ভাই ভাই যারা যারা এখনো স্ট্রিমে লাইক এন্ড সাবস্ক্রাইব করেন নাই প্লিজ দয়া করে লাইক এন্ড সাবস্ক্রাইবটা করে দিবেন সবার কাছে অনুরোধ রইল লাইক এন্ড সাবস্ক্রাইবটা করার জন্য
And that has been
Bye.
cleared. Neymar charging forward, the ball at his feet. Massaro. And he's there to make the challenge. And it's Xavi Alonso. Added time is up, and there goes
তুহিন
the
ভাই চলে
whistle.
আসেন
Relief finally.
Same
Now
time
at
ই করি,
last they
দিনের
can
বেলায়ও করি
enjoy
ভাই।
the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride.
And a quick reminder.
Neymar claiming the man of the match.
তুহিন ভাই চলে আসেন ইমরান ভাই একটু কষ্ট করে বাইরে হন তুহিন ভাই ফাস্ট ইমরান ভাই কয়া দিমু ভালো হয়ে যান বুঝছেন এটা তুহিন ভাই না গেমের সাউন্ডের সাথে আমার কথা ক্লিয়ার শোনা যায় না এবার শোনা যাবে আমি তো জানি কিন্তু আপনি তো জানেন না চলেন তুহিন ভাই খেলি ভাই যারা যারা এখনো লাইক করেন না স্ট্রিমে দয়া করে প্লিজ লাইকটা করে দিবেন ভাই আর 2টা লাইক লাগে 15টা হইতে ওকে ইমরান ভাই আল্লাহ হাফেজ সেরি কইরে একসাথে ঘুমান না নাকি সেরি রোজা টুজা রাখেন না কি রে ম্যাচ স্টার্ট হইতে এতক্ষণ নেই কেন ম্যাচটা স্টার্ট হোক। চলেন ভাই। কি কয় কাম বলে শেষ। আল্লাহ।
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it.
Well, as you can see, we've already started here.
It's always a pleasure to see Paolo Maldini take to the pitch.
So would say anyone who understands the defender's art.
Well, bias comes easy for me when we talk about one of the greatest pros. He exudes calm, elegance, intelligence, an Italian giant. That's just playing it safe and simple.
And here's Messi. Takes a shot. And
বাপরে
for
ব্রিজ
sure,
কালো।
that was not one of his best.
Messi clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Neymar. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals.
Thuram is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
That's an imaginative pass. And it's Kukçu. Beraldo is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Vieira. And that's a nicely shaped ball. Tries a shot!
ভাই রুমিও এই জায়গায় পাইবার গোল হইব না এমন কোনো কথা এটা।
Barcelona are in front. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Barcelona are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
And Owen! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Opts for safety. And it's Xavi Alonso. Costa Curta cuts it out. De Bruyne plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Barcelona finding their passes. Rummenigge.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Costa Curta. Beraldo. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Xavi Alonso. A probing pass. And the first half is done.
ভাই যারা যারা এখনো লাইক এন্ড
But it's
সাবস্ক্রাইবটা
certainly
করেন নাই
simmered
প্লিজ
along
দাদা লাইক
nicely
এন্ড
so
সাবস্ক্রাইব
far.
করে
Just
দিবেন
the one goal in it, and it's all still
একটা লাইক
very
লাগে
much
ভাই
up for grabs.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Substitution in progress.
There's the start of the second half.
Bangladesh can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Now it's Ibrahimovic.
ভাই সব আছে
De
আইডিতে
Bruyne.
খালি
And
গরিব
it's
খালি আমি
Neymar. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning.
সোনো
So
আছে
good from him.
দেখতেছি
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Cannavaro wins the duel this time.
বিয়েরা
Now it's Son Heung-min.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means good chance here. And it's
আহারে
hit the woodwork and out. Almost an hour gone. No, that's been intercepted. Timber. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
De Bruyne, looking for options for movement.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Timber. Son Heung-min goes on a charge down the left. He's tried one! He's got away with one there.
That's great industry from the front line there. A lot of chasing, a lot of pressure, and they forced the error.
খালি ব্লক খাইতেছি
And
বারবার
he cuts out the supply.
আবার ব্লক
Messi. And there's the shot!
ভাই
Into
অলিভার
the
খানে এত
pieces.
ভালো গোলকিপার হয়ে গেল যেটা সেভ দেওয়ার ওটাই সেভ দেয় নাই
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Son Heung-min plays it short. Played out to the left flank. Nice control. Barcelona given another corner.
Substitution on the field. Number 6
Barcelona have their second corner now.
on the field is number 14, Erling Haaland.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Vieira. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Son Heung-min. And he's on it. Son Heung-min! Glorious! A finish right from the top draw. And there we have it. The 2-goal cushion.
You just know there is no stopping that.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolute...
Shot a goal!
বাইরের
Now
স্কোরটা
that has
একবার দেখা
posed a
দরকার
few awkward questions.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Substitution on the field. Number 4, Henderson. Coming on to replace him is number 22, Eriksson.
বাপরে মারাত্মক স্কোয়াড বাবা রে বাবা ইউহান ক্রুইফ ট্রিপ সব আছে চশমা ডেভিড ইউহান ক্রুইফ আর্দা গুলার ভাই কি নাই পেলে টেলার থেকে দুইটা সব আছে এ ইমরান ভাই আপনি ঘুমান নাই
So there's going to be another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when...
That's that, the end. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
আইসেন ভাই সমস্যা নাই দাঁড়ান তো একটু দেখি আরো শর্ট টাইম দিলাম ভাই বোরিং লাগে বুঝছেন 2-1 ম্যাচ খেলার পরে আমার জান কিরকম বোরিং লাগে আর এই গেমটাও এখন বোরিং করে হয়ে গেছে আগে যে মন বসতো না খেলতে এরকম এখন মন বসে না আহারে কয়েন অনেকগুলা জমাই ফেলাইলাম ভাই 4770 কয়েন ধরে না 80 কয়েন কোপ খেলবেন নি কপি ওকে খেলবো ভাই সমস্যা নাই তুইন ভাই গেমটা আর ভাল লাগে না বুঝছেন সত্যি কথা বলতে
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. We have already started here. And that's put paid to a promising move. It's netted! Oh, he gave that an almighty thump.
Well, he looks like he's annoyed with himself there. He didn't do an awful lot wrong, did he?
Cook-Chu does really well to win the ball there. Now it's Owen. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Neymar. Neymar! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Neymar clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Brazil finding their passes.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quick.
Costa Curta and sees a free kick for that. And that's going to be a booking.
Card bonus.
Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Takes the shot! Terrific effort, just off target.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was.
That has been slung wide. He's got a chance! And he comes up trumps again.
Cook-Chu really must be thinking what more he could have done there. It's another inspired save.
And it's Roberto Carlos. Well-timed, excellent interception. Neymar. Now, can they get him away? Looking for the run. Timber could try cutting inside here. Looking to play him in. Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far.
Bye.
Not the most accurate pass. And that's a throw-in. Cannavaro with the clearance. And there's the shot!
There will be 1 minute added time.
Costa Curta gets it away. And the whistle goes for half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time.
Blue car parked outside the stadium gate. Kindly remove it, as it is about to be towed away.
ভাই আর 3টা লাইক লাগে কেউ কইরা দেন পারলে এমন কেউ যদি থাকেন লাইক করেন নাই দয়া করে তাহলে লাইকগুলো করে দেন
There's the start of the second half. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Mateus has a shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Neymar is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. And it's Nedved. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Now it's Neymar. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Just about up to the hour now. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. He's picked his way through. And this is De Bruyne. Good ball, good take. Tries a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Nedved.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Nedved proves just a little bit too strong. Adams promptly onto that, and that is that. And here's Romario. Mateus simply refused to be outdone there. Chance here to counter. Nicely weighted ball.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Now it's Neymar. Nedved goes pelting down that left-hand side. It's Nedved! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Brazil really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Coming on the field is number 14, Erling Haaland.
So here comes a substitution.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury-related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
And that pass just didn't quite work.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Stood up well to him there.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Timber. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack, and the outcome.
ভাই আর কেউ আসেননি খেলার মতো? চলে আসেন ভাই। ওকে খেলেন ভাই, নেক্সট ম্যাচ খেলেন ভাই। যারা যারা এখন স্ট্রিমে লাইক করেন নাই, প্লিজ দয়া করে লাইকগুলো করে দিয়েন। এটা আপনি না? আরে মিয়া আমি আর আপনি কই স্টার দিয়ে দিছি দৌড়ো মিয়া এখন কথা টাইমও কমাই নাই
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a
আচ্ছা
showcase
তুই ভাই
game
নেক্সট ম্যাচ
that
আইস
the
চলে
passionate
আইছেন আর কি
crowd
করবেন
demands. I'm Peter Drury,
দুইজনের
and
মাঝে একদিন
providing
চলে আইছেন
analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
আরে আপনার আইডির নাম তো তুহিন না আর কি জানি শাফিন
Well,
বুইলা
colour
গেছিলাম
and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. He's having a shot! That's their first effort on goal.
I can't quite believe he's missed that.
ভাই 3টা লাইক লাগে যারা এখনো লাইক করেন নাই প্লিজ দয়া করে লাইকগুলো করে দিবেন
And we have our very first corner.
লাইকগুলো কমপ্লিট করে দেন
And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Shevchenko, aimed beyond the defence. That's a throw. Vieira. And this is Hullet. Decent chance!
ভাই
And
গুলিতে
he's
কি
gone
পাস
looking
ছিল
for safety. And this is Ibrahimovic. Back into the middle. De Jong was in no mood for any of that.
ভাই আমার পিলারগুলো
Well,
ইচ্ছা
this
করে
is a
দাঁড়ায়
guy
আছে
who
দেখেন
has pushed back the boundaries year on year. A brilliant maverick who just, Jim, seems to go on and on.
Yeah, he's simply the boss, Peter. Everyone else, including us, just a supporting cast in an act where he will always take centre stage.
In the Zlatan show, Zlatan is the only star.
I'm not arguing.
De Jong going face-to-face with his great rival. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. And it's Hullet. Knocks it into space.
শিব সিং
Just
করে
to go,
ভাই
and he shoots! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead. That is so good. Such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
Milan have taken the lead.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
And he's chosen to go back. Tries to play it through. Vieira. Great ball. It's Ibrahimovic! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Hullet! And the keeper has reacted
অপোনেন্টের
superbly
আইডিতে
there.
সব আছে ভাই
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Timber.
Bangladesh certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone.
There's the shot! Sensational from Haaland! Oh, it really is a finish
কে জানে
of
ভাই
the
আমার দ্বারা তো
highest
ফোর্থ
order.
নাই অলিভার
They
খান
have
আছে
pulled themselves right back into it.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes
দেখেন
to
কেমনটা
seize the
লাগে ভাই
initiative from
কি
here.
রকম লেগ মারে
You just know there is no stopping that.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game. He's going for goal! And it's half-time here. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a
হ্যাঁ
telling
বুফন
difference,
আসবে না
but it hasn't been for
এখন
the
আমি
lack of trying.
বিজনেস লাইসেন্স করা আছে
So there
Buffon
was
is
the
happy.
first half.
Oh, what a half of football. It's 1-1,
But
but it could easily be
নাজারিয়ার জন্য পয়েন্ট
3-3
জমাইতেছি
or more.
4700
Great
জমাই
next speed,
ফেলাইছি
brilliance.
13500 দরকার
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half.
So it's back to business. That is ended up in no man's land. Looking for the run. Now it's Neymar. And he's lost his man. Real chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Neymar actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corner number 2 then. And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner.
আমার পেজে নক দিয়া দিতে পারেন,
So,
ইয়ে
third
করে
corner
রাখতে
of the
পারেন,
game.
ফলো কইরা, বুঝছেন? ওইখানে আমি আপডেট দেই কি কি আসতে পারে।
Milan are looking to go forward now. And he was quick to react. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Milan are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Just about up to the hour now. It's Neymar!
ও ভাই, অসাধারণ গোল ছিল।
This boy is showbiz! A finish
সেরা
of
গোল ছিল।
true class!
পেজের নাম আমার
And
ইউটিউব
the
চ্যানেলের নামেই,
comeback is complete!
ওখানে লিংকও দেওয়া
Look,
আছে।
that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
ডিসক্রিপশন বক্সে ইয়ে দেওয়া
So
আছে।
we have a breakthrough. Now
ভাই,
how
গোলটা
will
কিন্তু
things
সেরা
develop
ছিল।
from here?
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Well read, nice interception. Beraldo is always scanning the pitch for
অপোনেন্টে
targets.
যে আইডি দিয়ে খেলতেছে অনেকের স্বপ্নের আইডি ভাই।
De Jong. Timber. Now Beraldo. De Jong might just make this. And it's Ibrahimovic. Jordan Henderson. Now it's Haaland. Knocks it out wide. Oh, that's fabulous. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Shevchenko.
ভাই
Now
গুলা
it's Goulet. Face to
Goulet.
He's had a shot!
কিচ্ছু করার নেই।
Goal! Again, we are level. What a contest!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
দেখেন
The
আইডিটা
movement
দেখেন
so
একবার।
precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in
Why
at
the
one end,
Johan
they end
Cruyff
up
as a
shipping a goal
best.
at the other, and it's
That's
all
a
due to
Ricky.
wonderful counter-attacking.
Rafael
They hardly
Leo
had
আছে।
time to even react, and there's only one word
যে
to
রুমিনি
describe
গার্ডের
that.
সাথে আরেকটা কে ছিল
Clinical.
ওইটাও আছে। বাইরে কাকাও আছে, দিদাও আছে, বুফনও আছে। গুলিচ, শিবসিংটো স্বপ্নের আইডি ভাই অনেকের। শালা ফ্রির আইডি দিয়ে খেলাম, আমাদের প্রতিবার এসে কোন আমি মারা দিয়ে লাগা জায়গা ভাই, আবার কোয়েন গুলো।
Substitutions taking place.
ভাই 2টা লাইক লাগে, কেউ প্লিজ করে দিয়েন।
Milan choosing to make the
যদি
first
এমন কেউ থাকেন
change.
এখনো লাইক করেন নাই, দয়া করে
So
লাইকটা করে
all
দিবেন।
square and not for the first time.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
আরে মালদিনি
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet
ভাই
yield a
মাইরা
winner.
বলটা লয়ে গেল গা। টেকার পিলার দেখে কি আম করে চকুতে লাগে না মিয়া? একটু
Cannavaro
পিলারকে
is
চকুতি
the
লাগে না
guilty
কোন আমি।
party there. Oh, cracking ball. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. So having trailed, this to go ahead. The comeback is complete.
ভাই
Not
ডি
a
বক্সের
twitch,
ভিতরে যদি
not
আমি টাচ
a
করলেই
blink.
পেনাল্টি হয়ে যায়
Should
এখন।
we have ever doubted him? Cool as you like.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it. An impact sub.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Frankie de Jong. Coming on the field is number 20, Beckham.
Now it's
দেখছেন
Rafael
কিভাবে
Leao.
ঢুকে
Shoots! They've done it!
আটকানোই যায় না ভাই।
And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. As simple as you
Lol.
like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Milan could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
And this is Cruyff, and he welcomes it in. Haaland.
They need to play this.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all...
ভাই চলে আসেন শাফিন ভাই। ভাই আপনি পরের ম্যাচে আসেন। ফাইজা ফিফা তাহলে তো হয়ে যায়। আপনার দুইজনের মাঝে যে ঢুকতে পারেন ঢুকেন। এটা কে ঢুকলো আবার দূর? ভাই দিয়া দেন, দুইটা ম্যাচ খেলে চলে যায়, অন্য সময় খেলবো না টাইম বাড়াইয়া। ভাল লাগতেছে না আর, টাইমও হয়ে যাইতেছে। কতক্ষণ লাগবে আল্লাহ জানে। ভাই আরেকটা লাইক লাগে, কেউ করে দিয়েন প্লিজ, তাইলে হয়ে যাবে। আরে এমনিতেই লেট হইতাছে আজকে কি লেগে জানি 51% চার্জ আছে দেখেন কিরকম চার্জ কাটে ভাই আপনি একটা কাজ করতে পারেন ইয়ে ভাই শাফিন ভাই ওই যে আপনি দেখতেছি প্যাকগুলো ওপেনিং করেন ওপেনিং করলে আমার ভিডিওগুলো দিলে স্ক্রিন রেকর্ড কইরা ওপেনিং এর ভিডিওগুলো দিলে ভালো হইতো হোয়াটসঅ্যাপে বা ইমেইলে
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter. It's great to be on board.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
Now there's a player with a silky pass and a steely tackle.
Xabi Alonso.
Yeah, a midfielder renowned for his tremendous array of passes while offering his defence a solid shielding presence too.
Players don't come a whole lot better in his position, do they?
Not really, and not many can boast the same quality.
Owen!
He's got away with one there.
The taker has to look for options because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge height disadvantage. And he gets rid in a hurry. They want to be quick to recover this. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, that's a key interception. And here's Messi. Messi ploughing through the middle. Messi. Oh, that's a fine challenge.
Really well played. He read that perfectly.
If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Oh, he's burst through. Messi. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. Van Basten.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
Now it's Stoichkov. Tries to play it through. And it's Neymar. Neymar will not want to lose. And he's decided to go for it. And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 2 then.
কি লাগছে ভাই ওকে ভাই তাহলে যান পরে দেখা হবে না
And that has been cleared. He's gone for goal! No, he's missed it.
Well, let's just
Eppure apni
consider
খেলবেন
that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
And that is a little undercooked. That's a lovely, neat pass. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Van Basten looking to be a menace in the final third.
ভাই
Messi
নিয়েই তো গেল
takes control of it and he's on the move.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Stoichkov. And this is Owen. And Owen! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
ভাই একটা লাইক করে দেন না প্লিজ
And we
কেউ
hit half time.
যে এখনো লাইক করেন নাই
So we go in at
একটা
half
লাইক করে
time
দিলে
with
20
both
টা হয়ে যায়
defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half time.
For information on how to find your way around this stadium. Substitutions taking place.
There's the start of the second half.
Bangladesh clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
And here's Ibrahimovic.
Ibrahimovic really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Neymar. Kukçu is the team's great visionary. Great vision. Tries a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Goalless still, neither side really getting onto the front foot. Now, can they get him away? Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Vieira. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. That's really well cleared.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
ভাই এরকম লেগ করে কেন ভাই আপনি কি রাগের মাথায় চলে যাইতেছেন নাকি
Timber. De Bruyne. Can he get it through? That's a shade optimistic.
আরে
Can he get on the end of this?
এটা কোনো কথা
Ibrahimovic! Ibrahimovic! It could only be him! About as smooth as it gets. And late in the day,
কি
a
লেভেলের
telling
লেগটা
moment.
দিতেছে
Well, what a shift in moods here, Peter. That weight's finally off their shoulders, and tails are well and truly up.
One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Barcelona are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Barcelona have penetrated for the first time.
What a great time to score, but it does give the manager a real headache. Does he sit on this lead now, or try and finish it off?
Xavi Alonso. Barcelona finding their passes. De Bruyne conjures time and space where few can. De Bruyne. Timber. Threads one in. Stoichkov receives it in a wide position. Oh, it's come loose. That's that, the end. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable sometimes.
ভাই ভালো থাকেন চলে যাই বুঝছেন লেগ দিতেছে আর ভালো লাগতেছে না কালকে দেখা হবে না ভাই মাসুম ভাই কালকে দেখা হবে ইনশাআল্লাহ কালকে খেলবো না বুঝছেন প্রচন্ড ইয়ে করতেছে লেগ দিতেছে ফোনে হ্যালো মাসুম ভাই কালকে খেলি দিনের বেলা কয়েনটা লয়াল হই ভাই কইরে মিশন ও ভাই 4820 কয়েন হয়ে গেল। ভাই ভালো থাকেন, আল্লাহ হাফেজ।